This is the continuation of the history of banking. Previously we saw the history of banking in banking chapter. Now it is the continuation of the banking chapter. Here we are going to see the structure of banking in India. The existing banking structure in India evolved over several decades, is elaborate and has been serving the credit and banking services needs of the economy. There are multiple layers in today's banking structure to cater to the specific and varied requirements of different customers and borrowers. Next, the structure of banking in India has been following. Here, the Reserve Bank of India. Next, the Indian Scheduled Commercial Bank. In the Indian Scheduled Commercial Bank, the following categories are given. First one is State Bank of India and its association banks. Next, 20 nationalized bank. Next, regional rural bank. Next, other scheduled commercial bank. Next, foreign bank, non-scheduled bank and cooperative bank. And in India, too many banking systems are followed. Here, first banking system is unit banking. Next, branch banking. Next, correspondent banking. Next, group banking. Next, pure and mixed banking. Next, relationship banking, narrow banking, universal banking, regional banking, local area bank, wholesale banking, private banking and retail banking. Here, first, Reserve Bank of India. Reserve Bank of India was established in 1935. It is the central bank of our country. Reserve Bank of India has the full authority to take the money circulation of the country. Reserve Bank of India provides too much of regulatory functions to the other private sector banks also. Reserve Bank of India is the central bank of our country, and also Reserve Bank of India has power to control the credit of the country. Next, in Reserve Bank of India, it was established in 1935. Reserve Bank of India has too many facilitators. First, the Reserve Bank of India has getting scores. Next, it is getting initial capital from World Bank and also IMF. Next, IFSC, etc. Next, Indian Scheduled Commercial Bank. Commercial banks are taking care of the subsidiary banks which was under the control of the Reserve Bank of India. Next, State Bank of India. State Bank of India and its associate banks are taking care of the each and every state banking functions. Next, 20 nationalized bank. Nationalized banks are totally come under the Reserve Bank of India. Next, regional rural bank. Regional rural banks are providing and taking care of the rural areas bank. Next, other scheduled commercial bank. Other scheduled commercial banks are taking care of the functions which was given to the subsidiary banks. Next, foreign banks. Foreign banks are taking care of the foreign transactions. And non-scheduled banks. Non-scheduled banks, they are providing credits to the local area. Next, cooperative bank. Cooperative banks are taking care of the housing loans and also some other loans which was prescribed by the Reserve Bank of India.